Hello, hello, hello. It is July 18th. How y'all doing? It's Monday. Happy Monday. And I'm out here near the ballpark near downtown Kaunakakai. I have a few minutes before I have to be somewhere, so I had a meeting originally scheduled for now. I don't know why I fill you in with all this random information. I really have to get out of the habit of filling in unnecessary information because, okay, take two. Hey everyone, this is Mark, and it is July 18th, Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm out here in downtown Kaunakakai near the ballpark. Thought a little change of scenery would be nice, and today is a good day so far. You know, it's still going well. I think I've been looking. Nah, I'm not gonna talk about that. All right, take three. Psst. Hey everyone, this is Mark, and I'm here in downtown Kaunakakai, Molokai. That's the ballpark behind me. It is Monday, July 18th, 2016. I hope you're all having a great start to your week. So far, so good for me. Today I wanted to talk about the Tai Chi class I had. I know yesterday's video I put up a little bit of, oh, this wind doesn't get too bad. I put up a little bit of like time-lapse footage of my Tai Chi class from Friday. It was just like the beginning of the class, like the first 20 minutes or so. It's an hour-and-a-half class, and it probably got some people wondering, well, what's the deal with Tai Chi? Why do you teach Tai Chi? I thought you did Wushu. When did you start doing Tai Chi or whatever? So, and I talk a little bit about this on the website molokaiwushu.com. But essentially, I was doing Aikido here in Molokai just to get some martial arts going. And the Aikido teacher stopped teaching the class. He'd been there for about 6 years or so. And after he stopped the class, I was contacted by one of the guys in the class, Alan. He's a really nice guy. And he said he knew that that I had said that I had done Chinese martial arts before Tai Chi, and he was wondering if I would teach him and another guy Tai Chi in the class. And so I said, well, I'm not really a Tai Chi specialist. I know a little bit of stuff. I did some Chen style before and some Yang style before, and I trained a bit in China and in the US, but yeah, I'd be happy to show them what I know, as long as they understood that I'm not really an expert at Tai Chi or anything. So we started meeting up, I think it was January 7th, 2015, so it was a year and a half ago. We met at the park, right where that video was taken, and I just showed them the basics that I practiced, which is like Chi shirt, ready position, and Ye Ma Fen Zong, and repulse the monkey, all the basic Tai Chi stuff that most people learn right off the bat. And we just practiced a lot of basics, and as a result, I was able to practice a lot more basics too. Helped me improve it too. And they weren't in a rush to learn anything specific, and they just kind of enjoyed it. So we went through a lot of basics, a lot of Tai Chi walking, did a lot of Tai Chi walking, horse forward and backward, like the backward walk for repulsing the monkey. And we, and I showed them what I understood, the way I did it. Over the course of the year, I started going over to Hawaii, to Oahu. I'm in Hawaii. Going over to Oahu and training at the Hawaii Wushu Center. And the husband of the head coach there, Jiang Shou's husband, Chip, who's really good at Tai Chi. He does Dong family style of Yang Tai Chi. And he really understands application really well. He understands stuff. So whenever I would go over there, I would ask him questions about, so how do you guys interpret the application for this move or that move? And so he would help me out a lot, helping sort of clarify things for me and helping me kind of figure out where the energy goes and where the balance is. Not a lot, but enough to kind of give me going in the right direction for my own study. And so he helped me with that. And then I would take that back with me to Molokai and use that when I was teaching the other guys. And then the class slowly started to grow and expand a bit. So I went from, it was the two of them in the first class, and then they brought their wives in the second class. And so there's four of them. And there's four of them for a long time. I think my mom came and trained with us for a little while when she was here for a month. And then we had this guy that was staying out, it's a camping site basically. So he was camping there for a month. He would join us and stuff, named Greg from Alaska. And we just had, people dropping in once in a while. And then it was around midsummer or so, I was asked by the Molokai Live folks. Molokai Live is a 21st century grant program, a 5-year program up at the high school here, and they're doing after school, development for kids and stuff. So they asked me if I wanted to teach martial arts up there. Actually, originally they wanted me to do web design, but I didn't want to. So they said I could do martial arts. So I started a class, Wushu, and as well as Tai Chi. Tai Chi I think was Tuesday, Thursdays, and no, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Wushu was Tuesday, Thursdays. And 2 classes each day. So it was, what is that, 2 times 5? 10 classes a week, which is crazy actually, now that I think about it. Because we didn't have enough students. But over the course of the whole last school year, I was teaching there, and we built up the class to quite a few people. We have a consistent, like 5 to 15, depending on the class, people in each Tai Chi class. And it went really well. We had a really good group, and I had a knee issue I was working through, or was it a back issue? I had some issue I was working through in the spring, so I took about a month or 2 off there. But for the most part, we trained pretty consistently. We right now we're mostly just do the 24. A lot of the 24. I'm trying to learn the 108. Well, I'm not really trying that hard, but I'd like to learn the 108 so that I can teach them that too. And so that's kind of my goal, is just get my Tai Chi up to speed. And I know in a year from now I'm going to be moving to Oahu to finish school over there, so they won't have anyone to teach them here, which I'm a little concerned about. So I'm going to start, I think, over the next year, and if you guys are watching this, start over the course of this year to help them, train them on how to lead workouts or how to do warm-ups and stuff. So I'm going to start working on that, just slowly over time, to build up the confidence that they have the ability to lead a class from time to time. So if I'm over there, I can come over once a month and work with them, and then the rest of the time they could be training themselves and practicing the forms. And a lot of them do practice on their own, which is really cool. But it's been a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed it a lot. Again, it's not to say that I'm any sort of expert in Tai Chi. I'm still a beginner, to be honest myself. I know, it's like the one-eyed man leading the blind. I know enough to be able to see what's around me, but I have no depth perception. So everything's in 2D for me right now. But we're working on stuff. I got to start doing more push hands with them. I don't really do any of that because I never really did it before. And so that's a whole area of Tai Chi that is underdeveloped. And the 24 we're working on. Right now we're focusing on the first section, kind of getting that down. Today actually we'll probably start working on the second section, maybe wave hands like clouds and Dambian, the single whip. But anyway, it's fun, it's a good process. And it also allowed me to get known for doing martial arts here. And so in the last couple days, and this is actually very interesting, the last couple days I've had multiple people, within the last month I've had multiple people asking me to teach them Wushu, which I'm much more interested in doing, even though I'm kind of taking a break from it right now. But I had a guy at the gas station come and said, "Hey, you do Wushu, yeah? Or you do martial arts?" Like, "Yeah, I got some friends with me. We do grappling and stuff. We want to learn more, like the kind of stuff you're doing." He saw me at a park practicing, I guess, and so he wanted to do it. And then I had someone else that says he wants me to teach him and his family. And another guy at the store I met the other day, I see him at the gym, and he said he wants to learn too. He learned a little bit before, so I might start up a Wushu class here pretty soon. And I had some students from before, a family that I was working with, so I might get like a once or twice a week class going, just to do workouts, but we'll see what happens. Any case, that's enough of that. But I just wanted to share a little bit about the Tai Chi experience I've had here in Molokai, and it's been really fulfilling, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I made some really good friends as a result. We have class today, actually. Right now it's 2:30, I think. 2:15, 2:30. We have class at 4:30. And it's been a lot of fun. And it's funny because even the days I don't want to go to Tai Chi class, but I go because I said I would go, I go, and by the end of class I'm like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next class. But invariably by the start of the next class I'm like, oh man, I'm really tired, I don't want to go. And then I go and I enjoyed it. So I've learned to just ignore the voice in my head that tells me I shouldn't do something, or that I don't want to do something, because I know that if I just do it, I'll enjoy it. That reminds me of a story, a really quick story. When I was a kid, every Thanksgiving they played The Sound of Music on TV. And if you know The Sound of Music, it starts a little bit slow. There's some woman in the hills running around, and there's nuns, and it's an old movie. There's no special effects or anything. And it's kind of, I would always get kind of bored initially. But inevitably, every time we watch it, by like the halfway through the movie, I'd be totally into it, and by the end of the movie, I'd be like, oh, it was such a good movie. But then the next Thanksgiving again, I'd be like, oh god, this stupid movie again, and I wouldn't want to watch it, but I'd sit there and watch it, and then by the end of the movie, I loved it. Every year, same thing. So I always remind myself of that whenever I think, oh, I don't want this thing, even though I know I'll enjoy it. So I just suffer through the initial part until I start to enjoy it. And that's true of a lot of things. You get into the deeper part of something, into the part that affects you, and you really start to enjoy it, which is why I always try and give movies or performances or books or anything sort of a benefit of the doubt initially, so that I can try and, everything is enjoyable to someone. So I always try and explore the thing to find out the enjoyable part that people find. Instead of looking for what's wrong with something, I always try and look for what's right with something. But that's a whole different topic of having a positive attitude that I will address some other time. But it's been 11 minutes. It's enough time now. Look at that weather. It's awesome. So I hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for listening to my rambling about Tai Chi and Molokai. And if you got any questions or want to say anything, just hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome day. And until next time, keep on keeping on.